Hey guys, so I get a lot of questions asked on Twitter and on the street and on Facebook and MySpace about extensions because my hair is no way in hell growing from here to here all the time. So I just want to go through different types of extensions I've had and my different problems I've had with them and, give a little care instruction on them. And so, yeah. I will, I guess, start with synthetic hair extensions and hair pieces. Um, I started wearing little braids that came on the headbands and the headscarves like back in the 90s. Um, I did that for a long time, like even like after the fad had ended. Um, I mean, they were alright. I didn't mind them, but they weren't that much synthetic hair. I had actually bought my first my first set of hair extensions was 100% synthetic. Nobody told me you couldn't curl them, and that didn't end well. I'm not a fan of synthetic hair extensions. I will do synthetic hair wigs because I can style them now with like hot water and that. But I'm still pay the price for human hair. It looks really shitty to have, synthetic hair in usually. So, I don't know, I'm not a fan. My next set of hair extensions I got were synthetic dreads. These were synthetic hair, Takalon. I didn't mind them at all because they're dreads and you don't do much with dreads. So, that was that. You just get them braided in, and I leave them for like a month and take them out, let my hair breathe, get them put back in, pull them up in a ponytail. The synthetic dreads were a lot easier to deal with than any other extension I've ever had. I really, really like dreads. Like when I have dreads in, would I get my hair dreaded? No, I like to be able to take it out. Then I started getting like these clip-in extensions. The first ones I got were the Sassy extensions, and then I just sewed my own clips on. Biggest mistake of my life. I bought these back in 07, wore them a couple times, and they got ratted my first half of the set. My second half of the set stayed in like the package it came in and sat there for like a year. And then finally, because my hair was blonde when I first bought them, so I dyed them red. And it was just, they kind of turned out a little, kind of looked like you dipped them in Kool-Aid. Not even the good kind of dipped in Kool-Aid. Like, they're really, like, shitty, dipped them in paint, and the paint didn't take all the way, and you were trying to wash it out, and it didn't work. Anyways, but I made them work. Like, I curled them with a clipless curling iron, sprayed them, kept them, and they held up for a good 3 months, and then they kind of died off. And so I wasn't too happy with those extensions. And then I cut my hair into a longer version of a mohawk, which is what's growing out now. And I like freaked out because I had my cousin's wedding, and I was like, oh god. And I had my graduation, and I was like, okay, I really need to like figure this out like now. I don't want to have this short hair that looks really bad like on me. And my teacher looked at me and she's like, oh, well, you can like cut it all off and get like something really cute. I'm like, no, I don't want really short hair. So it was like up to here, and I was like, all right, I can't do this anymore. And I went out and bought, they're not fusions technically, but that's what everyone calls them. They're like the little the eye tips, which you have hair that's fused together on the end, and it kind of looks like the end of a shoelace. And you get a little bead, and you take a little piece of hair, put your natural hair through the bead, shove that little shoe tip end in the bead, take a pair of pliers, and clamp it in. I had a full head of those for 2 months-ish. A month and a half. They drove me crazy. I couldn't brush my hair that was like in between the eye-tip extensions. It was very hard. Like I could barely brush out the eye-tips. It was ridiculous. When I took them out, granted I had a girl who didn't know what she was doing and took them out wrong. But I mean, like, my hair would just come out in like gobs for like hours after I got them taken out. Also, the hair in which my eye tip was connected to was all dreaded up on the inside. Now, you're supposed to get these retightened once a month. Like, they say you're supposed to get them tightened once a month and you don't have to take them out for 4. I know people don't go and get those things tightened once a month. And that, like, the dreading under my hair, like, it was ridiculous. And the amount of hair I lost was insane. Luckily, I have a lot of hair. All in all, I was not happy with them. You couldn't cut them. They looked horrible if you cut them. It was, I don't know, just the way they laid and everything just looked really fake. If you pulled it up the wrong way, it looked really bad. Like, all in all, I was not happy with the eye-tip extensions. I mean, there's a girl at school who has them now, and we'll both tell you. They're hard to wash. They're hard to keep up. They're hard everything. And they're really heavy, so I don't know. Now I'm back to these clip-ins, which I like a lot better than the ones I made. These are, they're the ones you get at Sally's. They're the ones that the clip's already on them. I have mine in black. They're amazing. I spray a little leave-in conditioner on them. They're soft. They don't look fake. They're an all-natural human hair. I can curl them and straighten them as much as I want. I'm not going to dye these, personally. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm much happier with these than I was with the sassy ones. And they were always real dry. I don't know. This is Remy hair, so I mean, I guess that's better. But, yeah, I hope this helped some of you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!